Up next on the Tesla Live channel. Showtime Dragstrip, April 6th, 2022. We're not the only Plaid out here tonight. I'm guessing this is a Fast S as well. We've actually raced this particular Plaid before. It's Roger. We're both on the 19-inch wheels, Pirelli P Zeros tonight. We took the Nittos off for the quarter mile last week and left the Pirellis on for tonight. Just a good racing. Here's a car we've raced before, if you can call it a car. Corvette chassis. Sounding good tonight. So this is a bare Corvette chassis with a 5.4 liter turbo motor. At least that was the setup last time I talked to him. We had a nice race. He was running in the 5s. Not sure if he's showing his time out here tonight or not. Oh, it moves. 625 at 109.5 on that pass, with a reaction of a tenth of a second. It's a big straight pipe. What's the diameter on that pipe?
5 inch.
5 inch?
All right, Leroy Jr. Power man, thank you for tuning in.
All right, it's going to be a Pro Tree on this one. They just told me.
Oh, Tesla Plaid is lining up. All right.
He's already on a bulb. And I'm really deeply staged. Pro Tree, here it comes. Oh, shoot. Alright, I got him a little bit, but he might catch me.
Andrew gets there first, but the Vette got a little squirrely there, right at like 30 foot.
Alright, I got him a little bit, but he might catch me. Did we both red light on that? Oh, crap. Sorry, I didn't have time to narrate everything. I was rushing up, getting my gloves on, the whole deal. And the car wouldn't get into launch control. So I had to just abort it. And in the process, I could see I was deep staged. And if I get really deeply staged like that, even though it's a Pro Tree, that can cost me a red light. And it looked like we both red lit. I think I red lit more than he did, if I'm not mistaken. We'll see here in a second. Hey, Tom.
635, 120.
We both red lit, didn't we?
Yes, but he red lighted with less. He had an 02 light, you had an 08.
Oh, so he's the winner. Yeah, we both red lit. He had an 02 light, negative to my 08, and that's too bad. I knew we were all screwed up on that tree, and I could have paused just a little bit. I didn't know he was gonna have a problem with his run like that. We both had problems with our run. I ran a 635 at 120.1, and he ran a 664 at 113.3. And you can see in our 60 foots how we both had horrible launches. I had a 172 60 foot, and he had a 165. I think that bare chassis Vette normally has like a 130 60 foot, and we usually have a high 140 or low 150. So both of us were way off on our 60 foots. Horrible launches. Maybe we can run him again. I'll see if he's open to making another run. How's it going, man?
Andrew, how you doing?
Good. Hey,
I didn't know you were going to run next to me, and I just looked on my
I was still getting dressed while we were.
Oh, shit.
In fact, you already had a bulb, and I was still putting my gloves on, so that's my fault. I saw you coming around, like, I want to line up with him, but
we've changed so much stuff. I haven't been here in probably 5 months.
It has been a little while. I think it was before Christmas that we ran.
So yeah, so now it's just
different motor.
The same motor.
5.4 still.
Finally got the bigger turbo on it.
Yeah.
So now we're kind of.
We're going up to an 88, was it?
85.
85.
Yeah. So we're kind of creeping back up on things and sneaking on it, and fastest tonight was a 6.0 so far. Mile an hour is way down, but we're just nitpicking at it right now, making sure stuff's happy.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. Did you run like a 580 or 590 when we
I ran a 557 that one night we raced here. The run before us was a 550. So we're running 6.0 on half the boost it was running before.
Okay.
So we're just
working up to it.
Trying to working into it.
Yeah.
And new cage. It's just a lot of stuff.
Yeah, it looks pretty different.
Now I can move. They got it from the truck shop.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, 75 Chrome Shop. Yeah, that's straight out of fucking Flying J.
Nice.
It was on clearance. I had to have it. Couldn't pass it up. Shit, that thing's heavy now. That thing weighs. I got it. 5 inch. How much you asked?
I don't remember. You on a delay box or no? You foot braking or on a button?
Trans brake.
Yeah.
Yeah. Got trans brake.
We got a Pro Tree No Time Mustang here with a parachute on it. We're not going to see a time on this Mustang's run. This Mustang's running a Pro Tree in no time. This is only our second pass tonight, and
turbo new edge. That's a SVT Cobra engage versus the Tesla Plaid. So right lane takes it. 605 at 120 for the Tesla Plaid.
Good run. We're close. He definitely had me on the tree. I think he could come down to the tree and the tree alone on that pass.
Beat you by 0.08.
0.8, pretty close.
Yeah, sometimes more.
We ran a 605 at 120.8 miles an hour with a 150, 160 foot and a 0.11 reaction on that Pro Tree, which is a decent reaction. We could be better if we were a little more deeply staged, but there's no way to tell exactly where you are between those beams. You're either shallow or deep and anywhere in between, which is like no man's land. So that Mustang obviously is a no-time vehicle. I'm guessing he ran right around a 6.0 to 6.05. Had us by just a little bit on the tree and beat us by less than 1/10 of a second. Fun run. All right, they're re-prepping the track. It's 8 o'clock and our first run on the freshly prepped track is going to be against the cart. C4 bare chassis, 5.4 liter truck motor with an 85 millimeter turbo on it. They've been up in the boost all night. All right, here we go. All right, this is definitely on a Pro Tree. We're drag strip mode, peak performance ready, freshly prepped track. We're the first two cars down. It's going to be tough to get very deep into launch control without double bulbing them here. We know why we weren't able to get into launch control last time when we ran them on our first pass of the night. That's because I wasn't even in drag strip mode, I was in Plaid mode. And when you're in Plaid mode, it won't let you do launch control. He's built boost over there. He's in. Oh, you red light. I did not red light.
Ooh, 601 for the Plaid, 593 for Leroy Jr. But Leroy Jr. fouled out there.
Oh, you got me. Oh, you red light. I did not red light. He was just a little eager on that light, and that red light cost him the race. That's his second red light. I learned my lesson after red lighting worse than he did in that first race.
We had a 396, 330.
Oh,
601. It should have been a 599.
It should have been. You know, I learned my lesson on that first run not to red light on that Pro Tree.
Yeah.
Because I was so deeply staged. I mean, that's pretty rare to red light on the Pro, but that's 2 in a row for him. Almost the same red light. But you got to give it to him, 593. He's back in the fives. He's completely
Well, he
redone that.
runs 550, you know, and he's been working his way down.
Yeah. He's on a new turbo, that's why. That's a good run. Thanks. That was a good run for both cars. I ran a 601 at 121.2 miles an hour. He ran a 593 at 117.3. So we had about 4 miles an hour on him at the top, but he was almost 1/10 of a second faster. The red light cost him though. He was 04 red, and I had a 0.15 on the Pro Tree. 146 60 foot for the Tesla. Much better than our last race together, where we were both way off. He had a 141 60 foot. So good, quick out of the hole for both cars. He was 385 to half track, and we were 396 to half track. You know, I think if it weren't for this wind, that would have been a 599 pass. Good fun. Good run, man.
I left a little early.
Yeah, same as the first run.
Yeah.
You were at least...
That's the best run of the night for it, so we're sneaking on it.
You're right back in the fives.
Yeah.
That 593.
We're sneaking back.
What mile an hour are you expecting to trap at once you get back to...
Well, the best I ever did here was 124.
Okay.
That's kind of what I'm hoping for. My incrementals were always really, really good. It's just a mile an hour wasn't there, so we're kind of hoping to run,
Yeah.
you know, 128, 129, somewhere in there eventually.
Yeah. You might have to throw the laundry at that speed, maybe. You probably got the brakes for it, right?
Yeah, it stops pretty good.
Yeah.
This thing does 130. I'm throwing the laundry here,
Yeah.
for sure.
Well, that's my best pass in a while.
I see that 601.
Those lighter tires and wheels that I have on there tonight, I've been running those heavier Nittos the last few weeks, you know, for traction, but we were the first cars down, obviously. That helped us both.
Yep.
Did you spin it all, you think, or were you solid?
No, it was solid. It's soft. I'm still about 2/10 off on the 60 foot.
I seem to remember that you were like 130s
120s.
before. Oh, 120s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're still a little soft down low.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're still on last boost.
Remind me what your weight is on the whole setup?
At this point, I don't know. I don't think it's probably hasn't changed much.
You were like 23, was it?
Oh God, no, I wish. I'm gonna say it's probably around 2750, 2775. Okay. It's a lot heavier than it looks.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you got a lot of stuff here still. And that's real glass. Yeah.
And it's got a dashboard in it now.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, there's.
Cool. You guys making more runs tonight?
Yeah, we'll probably make a couple more.
Okay. Well, I'll give you a chance to take me out. I guess technically we're 1-1, but I hate it when red lights decide. I mean, obviously you got the ET on the second pass.
Yeah, but you had the mile an hour though. You were catching.
But the question is whether we'll be able to get traction on our third pass. That'll be the factor, I think.
Yeah.
So cool.
Yeah.
All right, man. Thanks for the run.
All right. Thanks, Andrew.
Yep. All right, the cart's gonna make another pass. This is right after our second run, and he keeps up in the boost. He wanted to get another pass while on the track. Oh wow, look at that. Looked like a 001 light. 577 at 121.8 is what that board says.
It's a 5.7 at 121.
Yeah.
So,
and you were on that light. It looked like a 001.
It was 001.
Yeah.
I'm happy for tonight.
So, did you just stage like super shallow and get those 00s, or
Yeah, that was just.
kind of luck then?
Kind of wish I knew where it was, because what happens is I put the trans brake on, it locks the car there with the top bulb.
Yeah.
I hold the brake a little bit, floor it, and then I got a button on the steering wheel. You just hit it.
Just bump it.
Yeah, just bump it in, and where it falls in there, kind of depends on how hard I'm on the brake, I think.
But you're only moving an inch or two each bump.
Yeah,
and
it's not much.
So you're super shallow.
Yeah.
So for your setup to give you that on a Pro Tree,
I need to
14 inches.
I need
the whole thing.
to be shallow.
Yeah.
Because every time I seem to go in a little further, then I get the
red every time.
a little red, and it's not by a bunch. It's almost there.
Yeah. Even my car will go red on a Pro if I'm deeper.
Yeah, if you get in.
So you're not going to make any more passes? Cool. Well, we'll leave it there, 1-1, and we'll.
We'll be back again now that we got everything.
Yeah.
Timber. Everything, we got everything back running. So we'll be back out again, Andrew.
Cool. I don't know a single thing about this car next to us, but looks interesting and it sounds good. I don't see Pro Tree over there, so we should be sportsmen. Here we go. 04 reaction. I was trying for something better. Here we go. 04 reaction. I was trying for something better. Now we're at peak performance ready. All right, take it out of drag strip mode here.
607, 119.
607.
All
right.
That, huh?
All right, cool. I expected that car to have a little bit more based on the way it sounded. We're at 86% battery state of charge now. We ran a 607 at 119.94. We were not quite in peak performance ready, and launch control wasn't fully engaged, but it's a good pass. We had an 047 reaction to that Sportsman tree, foot brake of course. That's about where I like to be, half a tenth of a second or under a 50, as they call it in drag racing. 50 thousandths of a second, that is. Well, that's it for tonight. We won 2 and we lost 2. If it hadn't been for that stupid red light on the Pro Tree, but I knew I was staged too deep. I was just trying to get lined up with that cart. But we left it 1-1 in that series, and we'll do best 2 out of 3 next time I see him. And that black Mustang with parachute was just a little bit out of our league. Fun race. I think even if I had a perfect light, he probably still would have taken us by just a hair. Wrong way driver reported. Use extreme caution. Holy hell. So I guess it's safe to say that these cars aren't slowing down one bit. We're still running 601s at well over 120 miles an hour. I ran 121.3. It's doing just fine. See you next time right here on the Tesla Plaid channel. All right, let's see what the Cougar's running tonight. .622 at 109.6. A little side to side there, and he had an 01 reaction. So that could be tough to beat. Got a Mercury Cougar here. We've seen this one many times before.
You got a roundy round shirt on.
Yeah. How's it going, Larry?
All right. How about the Tesla on the roundy round track?
Yeah.
That would kick ass.
There was one guy who did it. It was a interesting experiment. I wouldn't put my car at risk that way, but you know, trading paint and whatnot. But
Right one,
Yeah, them guys got no respect for the side of your car when you're out there around your own.
exactly. I saw you running 620s again with a good light.
I can't find the light on it.
I saw an 01 on the board.
Yeah, I did too. Yeah.
0135.
Oh, 01s as always. That's going to be tough to beat. That's 623 from green, so.
I saw you on there, you run 60, 60, 60, so you're just playing with it.
Yeah, no kidding.
It all comes down if I get my foot off that brake pedal fast enough.
You watch your site and you let people go and do all kind of weird shit. I mean, then you get them on the big end. I guess that's what makes you tick.
Well, I try to, make it competitive, be a little sporting about it, I don't want to be beating anybody by 10 car lengths.
Man, that thing comes out on top. But I saw you watching, I saw you racing the Corvette. Man,
Yeah.
he just kept pulling away. I mean, usually get the people at the top real good.
Yeah, I
That
think,
Corvette kept.
I think he trapped at 126 something. A full 6 mile an hour more. You about 620 it?
No.
You went through the end down there sideways.
Oh no, that's not good.
That was a little.
Traction was good on my pass.
It's tires past half track.
Hey, it was
Spinning all the way past.
Once you hit past the glue, it starts spinning.
Yeah. That is shitty light too.
Another 01 I see, yeah.
What?
16, I got you.
Hey,
He sets a tough standard for himself.
he had the 00 on his birthday.
He did.
Yeah, he was here. He was here on my birthday.
Yeah, but it's a long time till his birthday comes around again.
Yeah. Let's hope that's the case.
I got a witness.
It's been a while since my car cut a 601,
Holy shit.
so that was a good pass.
Wow.
And what's that? 121.2.
How come the other guy did 120 at 610?
The red car, yeah.
He ran, yeah.
120 at 610.
If he chirps the tires just a little bit, it'll cost a tenth without costing a mile an hour like that, yeah.
And that, yeah, I see that car.
Yeah.
He left in about 100 feet. He got loose.
Yeah,
And he
it chirps.
backed off and then went back down.
Well, the car takes the power out automatically, like in a
car
blink of
does
an eye.
it?
Yeah, automatically.
The driver don't have to do it. You just keep your
Right.
foot in there.
Keep your foot all the way down.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Freaking awesome.
because it monitors for wheel spin faster than it should be based on the other
Other
wheels.
tires, yeah.
And if it gets ahead of itself at all, it just cuts the power back for a split second.
Does it
Which
tell
is
you
nice.
where to
Whatever
go
it does,
eat
it works.
lunch and stuff?
Puts the drive
It does.
back into it.
It does. You just type in any kind of a restaurant, burgers.
My pickup truck does that too. I'm just playing with you. I said, does it tell them where to go eat lunch? He said, yeah, it does.
Well,
Yeah, they got all of that. Tell you where the hotels, tell you where the charging stations are.
yeah, which is very handy.
Hey, the guy with the dune buggy there, he's
Oh yeah,
flying.
yeah, we've gone down twice.
Did you?
Yeah, we just ran. We were a couple cars ahead of you, I think, so you didn't
Okay.
get to see it. But that was our pass.
You got that turbo on there. Your hat can fit that turbocharger. You
Oh
got.
my goodness, he's got an 85 millimeter on there, and he's got a 5-inch pipe
Yeah.
down. 5-inch exhaust.
That's freaking awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So he just went red there by what, 04, I think it was, something like that. I was on the Pro Tree.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's hard. Did you?
Unless
knew it
you're
was-
practicing
you
it.
knew
I
was a
didn't know it was
pro
coming, so I had I think a 1-1 or something.
Wow,
Is
wow.
that
Hey,
your
don't do it.
usual 60-foot, 141, 140, something like that?
That was him on the 141 side. My usual's like 147 and 152.
Okay, he did. Okay,
And he says he can 60 foot as fast as 120 when he takes the boost up. Because that car has run 550s before. In fact, you might cut one right now.
Yeah.
He's taking the boost higher and higher. In fact, when we lined up over there, you said to me, you said, I up my boost. Now up yours. That's what he said.
I don't